Hello and welcome to my makeover. My name is Melissa. I am the owner and artist here at the Top Drawer RVA located in Richmond, Virginia. And for today's makeover, it's all about the Bee's Knees, a brand new stencil from the Dixie Belle Paint line. You can find Dixie Belle stencils under Bells and Whistles. As always, I begin all of my jobs with a great clean, either with pristine clean or white lightning, and then rinse with water. I also always scuff sand my items no matter what I do, especially when using Silk All-in-One paint. Silk All-in-One paint does not like any residual oils or waxes on the wood before you begin. Make sure to rinse your white lightning with water before you start. Today's project color is going to be Mojave. This is a beautiful mustard toned yellow paint. Since silk paint has a built-in primer and a built-in top coat, I am not going to prime this piece before I begin to paint. Remember, since this is a water-based product, you're going to need to shake or stir your paint very well before you begin. This is going to disperse the product evenly within the jar. My number one go-to brush for Silk All-in-One mineral paint has to be my Scarlet. The nice smooth synthetic brush allows me to get an even finish, and it fits perfectly in the jar. Silk All-in-One mineral paint is a self-leveling paint. Don't be surprised when you put down that first coat and it looks a little bit patchy. When you come in on your second coat, you'll find that it is a nice, smooth surface. Remember, since Silk All-in-One mineral paint has a built-in top coat and a built-in primer, you use a dry synthetic brush. You do not add water to this product. You're going to see that this paint is a little bit thinner than regular chalk mineral paint. I like to top load my brush, which means I add a little bit more to the paint bristles in order to smooth it out onto the surface. After applying that first coat of Silk All-in-One mineral paint, I'm going to wait approximately 2 hours before applying the second coat. This is going to ensure that that first coat is nice and dry. Let's stencil with Caviar chalk mineral paint. I like to use my blue sponge to apply the paint nice and evenly to build up on top of the stencil. Blotting off the excess paint on a paper towel will help make sure that you're not going to have any bleed through on the edges. This is a Mylar stencil. It's a little bit thicker than regular stencils. It's great for adding detail to your pieces. I lined up the details in the honeycomb pattern to vary the edge so that it would look a little bit more scattered. I added the bees and then I added a sunflower with gilding wax. I applied the gold gilding wax with a small artist brush. This is going to leave a little bit more of a texture around the edges, but that's okay. Don't worry, once this dries, it's an oil-based product. It will dry rock hard. I love to use gilding wax with its shine on raised stencils or stencils in general. Whenever I'm applying my gold gilding wax, I like to fade it out where I can leave the edges a little bit more solid. This adds a beautiful technique to any piece of furniture. After your stencil has dried, you can add any one of the clear coats to seal your work. And since gilding wax is oil-based, you can do it before you seal or after. I really like this cute little Bee's Knees stencil. I can see many ways that I can use this stencil design on different pieces of furniture. Thanks for joining me on my Dixie Belle Paint makeover today. I hope you learned something and enjoyed the process.